Welcome to another episode of Clash of Colognes with episode 15. We have found Bernard Noel. We have found Bernard Noel. You
pressed the right one.
Eli found his appetite. He fat as fuck. Hey, this man gained hella weight since the last time I seen him, bro.
Negative. I actually dropped some pounds.
Damn, bro, this man ruthless.
Damn,
He's not even being serious.
He made sure to use that joke twice.
I had to.
And I'm gonna say it again. Eat a dick.
Nah, I could have said, "Oh, we found Renard." Could have been like, "Eli found his gut," but that be fat as fuck. Nah, y'all fucking with you. Nah, it's all jokes, man.
That's
I was trying to.
funny.
I was trying to break the
Bro, he
ice.
gonna go to the basement and cry, bro.
I was trying to get because this man Renard was getting nervous because you called him out, bro.
Oh, he ain't been on camera in a while.
You know what it was? It's like when you do popcorn reading or whatever, and they call your name, and you like. I saw it in his eyes, but I had to save you, bro.
How y'all doing though?
Right.
Hey, y'all drove up. How was the drive?
Captivating. We had a great conversation.
Well, I mean, it was probably just dark, right? Because it was night.
Nah, well, the first 4 hours was daylight. Well, the first 3 hours, because I drove pretty fast. I made it to Orlando in like 2 hours.
Where the police at?
Nothing.
No.
No, but I didn't say from where, so they don't got no proof.
Yeah, there's no.
Yeah, there's no proof.
It's a joke. Yeah, there's no.
Did
Nah,
you
man, they
did
could
you
take
take
me.
the did you take the scenic route?
Nah, I took Turnpike to I-75, then to the 595 or some shit, then back to the I-75.
Good memory.
Yeah,
So
man.
hold on, wait a minute. What do you mean the scenic route? What is that?
The scenic route is like
It's just
it
the
looks
same, bro.
nice when you driving and shit.
Yeah, you got to go straight through Orlando and then go like through Jacksonville type shit. And then turn.
Oh, so you
I don't even
actually
think
go
that's
into-
scenic. It's just a highway.
No, I mean, it's scenic because you see all the roller coasters and shit. You see probably a Ferris wheel.
You do?
Yeah. It's because you got tunnel vision. But shout out Kodak. They
You
don't-
do need
looking
that
at
on
the
the
bumper of the
drive.
next
They
car.
don't want to see you win. And I feel you, Jason.
You be looking at the bumper of the car in front of him and shit. That's it.
No, I make sure to leave like at least a space of like 3 cars between me and the car in front of me. Always.
Ah,
Like, you gotta be smart, man. This man.
because you never know. You
You never know. They fucking break you.
It was like
Water?
it was like when we was on the highway and we saw
Waterfall.
that.
Waterfall. I put my lips on it.
Is yours?
No. Ain't mine.
But it was like when we was driving and we saw the car that exploded.
Ah, yeah.
Bruh.
That was a bad omen. That was like
That
the
was
beginning
crazy.
of a scary movie. I thought I was going to get here and find Jason in bed with another man.
You
That's
found
what
him with another species.
I did. We found
And
you
peanut
with
butter.
We found you with
residue.
a dog.
Yeah, that's why
Come
I said
on.
that.
Peanut butter residue.
And the door was locked too.
It wasn't locked.
And I heard fucking the dog was. Jason smacked him in the mouth. Shh. Take it, bruh. Take that. All right, stop.
Animal cruelty.
All right, so what you been up to, Renard? In Miami, bruh. How Miami treating you, bruh?
All right, man. Let me break it down to you, man. Check this out. If you in Miami, there's 2 things you got to do. Number 1 is know where you at all times. Listen, before I took that's the dog we talking about, by the way. But before I took the trip, or before we took the trip to Georgia the first time, we were told, be careful, because there's a whole lot of violence and violent human beings out here that want you dead.
To be honest, it's bullshit though.
In
But
Miami?
the truth, no, in Georgia. But the truth is,
But
Miami
bullshit.
has just, as much
It's everywhere.
violent and
I mean,
violence.
is everywhere.
Everywhere is dangerous.
What about Detroit?
Stay dangerous, my friends.
Nah, like Chicago is.
Well, I would have said
Chicago
everywhere is
deep.
dangerous, but anything can happen anywhere, bro. So, I mean, sure, like don't do anything dumb. Like don't
But
be.
it's like there's more,
Yeah.
right? There's more violence.
It's more prevalent.
in some
There's
places,
areas
some
that
There
areas.
is.
Yeah. Facts.
But those are like very small areas compared to like the whole thing.
Like, well, Max and we spoke about this for a little bit. I said to him, it was the same topic. I said, yo, man, they always say, Atlanta is dangerous, but what about Miami, Florida? Like, that's pretty dangerous too. And he said to me, bro, we were born there. Like we live there. We know the areas not to go to. Like we know what to stay clear of. And I think it's the same thing for any place, you know, you kind of like travel to.
I mean, Miami has begun. Well, South Florida has begun gentrified.
Gentrified.
Yeah, like it's getting cleaned up, but you still got places you shouldn't be.
Bro, it gets pushed back. So the danger doesn't just disappear. It gets moved.
People don't talk about the
or it
good
gets
stuff,
condensed.
you know?
Yeah.
My neighbor said hi to me today. Like, no one reports that.
Yeah.
Nobody says good morning. Or nobody, when you walk down the street, hey, how you doing? I make it like I got to do it. I see a random stranger walking up, I like say, hey, what's up?
That's common courtesy. Not a lot of people. Common courtesy isn't common.
That's what I'm saying. So
Manners isn't common.
So I don't. Well, neighbors do say good morning. I mean, if you live like with each other for a long
But what I was
time.
trying to say is though, like in terms of what's reported, because that's why people say it's dangerous, because the news and like what we see on social media, people don't report the good stuff, you know. Or if they do, we don't listen to that, because you know we see the negative stuff. We're like, oh shit.
It's provocative.
It
Gets the people talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's what we like, you know.
Shout out Jay-Z,
Nah, Will Ferrell.
Kanye,
Will Ferrell.
niggas in Paris.
They took it from Will Ferrell though.
Yeah, but you know
That was Talladega Nights.
what made it hot though.
I think that was
Ricky Bobby.
the ice skating movie.
I think I know what you.
Yeah, I know what you.
Balls of Fury, Balls of Ice, some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's good as.
So what's up? Are y'all proud to be Americans?
I'm proud to be
Random
alive.
Random question.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Because I had a.
Let me answer your
No,
question.
no. Let me answer first.
Because I nobody
I
feel like nobody be proud because even though I mean people who are born here,
I think
not a lot of people say that.
I think you have to have a reason to be proud.
To be a patriot.
No, just a reason like, fuck. You could be proud of for anything, as long as you know like you're being fulfilled, like you fulfilling a purpose. I not to throw no. Nah, let me stop. Let me stop before I get.
The American pride
Ate
comes
alive
and
by y'all.
goes. Like it comes and goes. Sometimes, you know, hey, but where else would you call home?
Yeah.
I mean, this is all I know. This is all I know is America. I haven't been out the country. I mean, I got a passport, but haven't used that yet. But you know, it comes and goes. Yeah, like you know.
In case somebody want to take them.
Hey.
What you doing right now? You from Miami, right? We coming to Atlanta and shit. Y'all been here for a minute now, and y'all don't really know nobody or whatever. But you alive, right? This is the same thing it would be if you were to go instead of coming here from Miami to like fucking Peru. It would be the same come up.
It would be a culture shock.
Well, yeah, the culture difference is.
The culture is different here.
Nah,
But not the culture, just the ambience, bro. All this fucking open space, bro.
The culture is a little different, but
That's
it's
scenic.
yeah.
That's scenic changes, but in terms of
yeah, but
small
that shit-
culture changes, but it's not.
it would be a
a whole
culture
different
shock
country.
if you went to a whole new.
I like driving down South Beach and just seeing booty, bro.
Yeah, but that's like what we accustomed to as well. But look, check this out. To answer your question, man, I think back to what somebody said. I don't know who said it, but it was you got to be. There's a reason for why you're a proud American, right?
Not just an American. My fault. I said that just in general, like to be proud of something. You got to do something. Like you can't just be, oh, I'm American, I'm proud, or you can't just serve your country in the military and just, oh, I'm proud, I'm better than you because I'm in the military. No, bro, you gotta what you did? You got a Purple Heart? Did you say?
I mean, no, they have a reason. I think people in the force have a reason to have pride.
Because look, it's
some of them just go and they're filing cabinets.
In fact, them being in the forces, they would probably have to have pride in order to go to the army and represent this country.
Our good friend France, his brother's been in the military for 2 years. He says all they have been having him do is dust old equipment, and he's actually like developing pneumonia or some shit in his lungs.
Damn.
That's not nothing to be proud of. Well, in my opinion.
So
Take me out to dinner first. Biden.
You got some people that go in for you got some people that go into the forces because they have to. Like they probably don't have anything else that they would want to do in their life or anything like that. But for others, you got people that are very prideful of America and want to fight for America in other countries.
Who has more? Who you think would have a more right to be proud? A person that goes to the military and like does what I just said, like file cabinets or does this, or a teacher at an elementary school, raising our youth, our next generation.
Who's this like pride, righteousness?
No, it's just a question. Like, who do you think has more fulfillment?
You can't put it like that. If that's the case, then you gotta say.
Or who's being a more productive member of society? In a sense,
I think teachers are.
Yeah, really. But okay, hold on, wait.
But it depends.
But again, if the guy in the military is out there fucking killing people and shit, you feel me? The bad guy. I don't know who the bad guy is. He's the fucking Captain America versus the guy, the red guy, Red Skull, whatever type shit.
No.
Oh damn, boy. Oh,
good boy.
You trying to get out? I got something in my eye.
Wait. So for every, what happened?
Man, name is
for every for every soldier that goes, and maybe it's not necessarily about America, right? Maybe it could be, oh yo, I just saved my whole troop from dying. Like they could have died. We missed a landmine, or we missed hold on, wait. Hold on. We missed a landmine, we missed a rocket, or whatever the case may be, but they saved. I'm proud of them. I'm proud for what they're doing. I'm proud for what I'm doing. There's a teacher that's out here that's teaching a class full with students, and they're being incredibly passionate about what they do, and helping the student, whatever the case may be. It may be I don't want to say a pack of students, but like a body of student that may not have had that information any other way, right? That good teaching or whatever the case may be. But for every groups like that, there's the army guy who's probably dusting, or who's probably not doing shit, or maybe, you feel me, doing some bad shit behind the scenes. There's a teacher that's not giving a fuck about the students. So should that teacher be proud too? You feel me? Now, aside from that, bro, what I wanted to like put forward, damn, was this, bro. What makes you a patriot, I think, is the values you fight for, the home you fight for, because that's constantly being like threatened. There's other countries who don't fuck with you for no reason. How many times have you heard?
Well, there's a reason, but it is
whatever the reason is. You just might be chilling at your crib, like just vibing, and then one day your shit gets bombed. For what? What's the reason for that? For you, not for like whatever the
it's
political
passion.
Shit that's happening. But
passion.
what's the reason for you? So there's the soldiers who get the fuck up and go do something about it, because they want to keep y'all niggas safe. They want to keep us good. That's what they fight for. That's what the American patriotism is for.
Some of them just trying to get their KD ratio up,
and some of them just trying to get the Camaro. But what I'm trying to say is, like, yo, there's some people out here who really want to make like change or feel really good about it, and that's
they believe in the.
I think that's just what it is.
That's why I said like being proud comes from like your personal fulfillment, and you can't let yourself get blinded by that pride, in a sense that like just think that you better than anybody else and everybody else just because of that pride.
I told him, get your band.
What happened?
Mosquitoes out here in full effect.
Them shits don't do nothing.
Talk to the audience, bro.
Hey, man, Jason just got bit by 12 mosquitoes. His KD ratio is bad.
No, but I asked that because I feel like a lot of people aren't prideful. And not saying that you need to be prideful. It's just interesting because, well, if no one is prideful, like in a country, if no one is prideful, then that shit is going to eventually, like, rot,
Crumble?
Yeah, like, eventually it'll crumble if no one, like, cares about it. The system will collapse. I'm not saying that the system is going to collapse. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, if the majority of the population stops giving a fuck.
It's going to be changed. That's what'll take place.
But what I say, too, is they need a rebranding, bro. If they get a new flag, they make a new flag and they get all, like, the hip-hop artists going along with it, the TikTokers, the country singers. You get the right and the left. waving the new flag, you know.
Nah,
give people something new.
I think you mentioned this earlier, bro. I think
Give people something new, bro.
You said this to me before, but you was talking about the whole the New World Order. I think before any of that happens, it might be one of those movements where America might lose a spot, maybe not, who knows? And it might be a big powerhouse like China, because China's coming up. They got the whole.
They know what they're doing.
They've been
bro.
next up for the longest, and actually, America is in debt to China, right? And for how many years? A decade, right? Over a decade.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of debt.
$1 trillion debt, no?
Yeah.
It's just gonna be something like that. If anything, back to your people being patriotic towards America. Like, yo, if you mess with this country, bro, stand up. If you don't, stand down, bro. Anywho, we back to this real shit.
Hey, oh, have y'all heard the Kendrick album? We haven't spoke about that. I mean, I'm sure y'all heard it.
I heard 2 songs.
For real? Only 2 songs?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really like trying to do what everybody else doing. You feel me? I'm not a sheep.
And that's his point. That's his point of the whole album, bro. Sheeple, bro. Sheeple.
Oh my God.
It was a good album. I listened to it.
Oh my God.
He spoke on some good things. He spoke on some, like, he really went into depth too. Especially about his part in mosquitoes. We have mosquitoes here. He really spoke on a lot of topics though, especially like his mother being abused, sexually abused, and how that really trickled down on him, like how that affected him.
Generational trauma.
Yeah, that's basically the majority of it is on generational trauma.
Yeah. And how he isn't everyone's savior, you know? Because everybody, you got a lot of people that are fans of artists that hold them to a certain standard and idolize, and you're not supposed to idolize artists. I repeat, you're not supposed to idolize artists.
What they trying to idolize you?
You may like their music. You may like my music, but don't idolize. The only being you should idolize is the divine being, the creator.
Nah, you shouldn't idolize him either, bro. Nah, I'm joking.
God is a jealous God, man. God is a jealous God. You can't have multiple gods. That's the way I see it.
Wait, you said God is jealous?
Yeah, he a jealous God.
Never heard that?
Nah.
Oh, damn.
That's a funny saying.
He's jealous.
He's jelly, bro.
But no,
the project is good though. Yeah.
It still stands true. My favorites is Silent Hill, N95.
N95 is good.
What's the one? Who's a man now? Some shit like that. My auntie's a man.
Auntie Diaries.
Auntie is a man now. That's the one that I should have told this. Anyways, Silent Hill was the one with Kodak.
That's a good one.
Kodak was all throughout. Like he was throughout the album.
He was in there.
And I think that's dope.
Yeah, it was like a good what is it like
shout out
combination?
Kodak. He's a young goat. He a young legend.
Compliment. It was a good compliment having Kodak.
Mm-hmm.
Kodak made that song feel more like a more southern song, I would say. Whereas Kendrick, I feel like he did good, but he was a little bit out of his element in terms of, yeah.
Rich Spirit is nice too. Rich Spirit, I fuck with that.
And that man had Eckhart Tolle on it, bro. Eckhart Tolle.
No, I think he said that already. Like, I think he just
but he literally had he had like his vocals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, because I heard that plenty times before, Eckhart Tolle, because I used to listen to his teachings and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I think he just maybe spoke to him and said, "Hey, can I use you? Can I use you for this album?" Yeah? All right, cool. But yeah, man. He used Eckhart Tolle to talk about the whole, I would say, this is how we conceptualize human beings. Like,
and the collective consciousness.
Kendrick is on a whole nother, he's on a whole nother level, man. But he's always been on that tip. Ever since Section 80, bro, he would talk about spirituality. He was always on that line. And I think J. Cole too, if y'all understand his references, but J. Cole is a little bit less, like he doesn't emphasize it as much as Kendrick does. But that whole group, dude, bro. Even the other dude, what's his name? J. Rock? I think it's Absol. I'm tripping.
Absol, yeah.
It's Absol.
Is he still with TDE? I think. Well, Kendrick is leaving TDE. So.
Kendrick is gone with the PG Lang. But before we go on past it,
one of your favorite female rappers, Doechii, She's on TDE.
That was a good album, man. I really liked it, bro. Might be.
It was good. Is it hot? Are the street? What is the street saying? Do y'all know?
Put your ear to it.
What is social media saying about the product? Like, dude, are they liking it? Do y'all know?
People are calling it mid, but that's just ignorance, I think.
Well, I'd say I could see that because I mean, there isn't any like banger songs that like, cause Damn had like DNA and then Humble, like those are like the bangers where.
My favorite off of Damn is Element.
You
But
could,
this goes.
But
back
this is a different type of album. It's like a coming age.
So what Max said though about, I don't listen to the sheep.
Yeah.
Like that's the first thing people want to do is, all right, yo, this just dropped. This came out. This movie is whatever. Like everybody watch this movie. What is everybody else saying about this movie?
Yeah.
You know, like you just watched the movie, but now you
Yeah.
want to go watch a review.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy, you know? Or what? That's wild. Like, what about your own thoughts? What
Yeah.
about how do you feel about it?
Wait,
Doctor
what
Strange
about
review coming soon.
what about Wait, but if you're doing the opposite of what everyone else doing, aren't you just a sheep as well, bro?
It's not that you're doing the opposite.
Yeah,
of what,
no. I'm saying
Yeah.
hypothetically.
Okay, so what is sheep to
Hypothetically.
you? What is sheep?
But hold on, wait. Let's go back to what
Wait.
he said, and then we'll
I'm
go
saying
to what you said.
hypothetically, like if you're just always doing the opposite of what everyone else is doing, then you're kind of just a sheep as well,
Nah,
right?
but it's not about doing what everyone else.
No, I'm
I know
saying
what you're saying, but look,
If you're always doing the opposite, no matter what, no matter what you think, you just.
Bro, I be like, fuck conforming, bro. Straight up.
So you do that? You do that?
I do got to do this.
Is in a sense that like you just do you. I mean, if you want to listen to the
Yeah,
album,
no.
listen to it.
No,
But
I'm
me,
saying
I
that.
wasn't really anticipating that album. I wasn't even keeping up with like the dates or anything, or like I wasn't even keeping up with social media.
No,
There's
the
people like
question.
when he finally posted on social media he was gonna release the album, and they just went crazy.
Yeah.
Me, I didn't really care because I wasn't.
No, but the question is, so if you're always doing the opposite of what the sheep are doing,
That's what I'm
does
saying.
that make you a sheep?
That's what I'm saying. If you're doing it on purpose, like if you're shouting out, "Oh, this everybody here wearing
Yeah.
black, I'm gonna wear white today," then no,
If
you're not a sheep. You just being a poser.
Because then you're like a slave to the sheep. Because you're just doing whatever the opposite of what they
Nah,
do.
you poser.
What are the sheep doing?
no, what? Ask your other question. What is the sheep?
What is a sheep and what are the sheep doing?
I mean, I think we're using, in this context, we're using sheep to refer like the herd, like what the majority of people are saying, and you just going along with that.
So do we follow or do we make our own path or do we do what we want to do instead of doing what other people want us to do or being led to do?
It's up to you to decide.
The shepherds.
It's up to you to decide, bro.
Because that's the same thing. Like what you
Yeah.
said is just the opposite. So for an example, a sheep or someone who's following what the masses is doing,
Yeah.
right? The opposite of that, but to the same degree, would be not following what everybody else is doing. However, the middle game, which is just being you and
Yeah.
being true to yourself, would be do what you want to do.
Yeah.
But then again, you would only know what you want to do if you try it, you know? Like, if you don't try shit, then you're not going to know what you like or what you don't like. But back to what Max was saying about, like, the anticipation for
Yeah.
Kendrick album, bro, I didn't really know that shit was dropping either. And my hype
Yeah.
wasn't that big for it. And when I found out, like, it wasn't that big, it was just like, oh, shit, Kendrick is
Yeah.
dropping. And then the day it dropped, like, not at midnight, I'm not doing no release, like, listen release or whatever, unless I'm awake at that time. But the next day, I peeped, and
Yeah.
I said, oh, shit, he dropped. Let me listen to it. I played the first song, said, damn, this shit is fire.
Yes.
And that's how it went for me.
It has some good substance.
And I didn't like, it was just, what do I think about it? And I'm not going to lie, bro. I'm not going to lie. I got on Twitter and I said, oh, let's see what everybody's saying about this shit. I can't lie. Bro, mid, trash,
Oh, yeah.
ass. I said, yeah.
People don't want to
I'm
hear
done.
you talk about your
Like-
traumas and your healing.
Yeah, I'm done.
My
No,
thing, and that's the way I seen it too. Like he said, he released probably like a few months ago. He said that he was gonna drop his album. He dropped The Heart first, which is everybody was hyping that up.
You know
and it
what
was cool.
happened? And I think happened. Well, I wasn't keeping up with shit, but you know what I think happened? Conscious rap Kendrick is a conscious rapper, right?
He been a conscious.
All right,
rapper.
but look, listen. The people that really fuck with Damn were like people that are into conscious rap. Oh man, this shit's hard. And he mixed in that album, Damn, he mixed conscious rap with hip hop sounds or whatever.
It wasn't that conscious.
But
like if you
his main audience was conscious music listeners. So that when he dropped this album and it was more conscious than hip hop sounds, the new fans that were there for like not just the conscious shit, but like the fucking bang 808s and shit, they was like, wait a minute, this shit ain't got no fucking 808s. I can't fucking do shit here. I can't do this. Nah, man, this shit mid. That's what happened.
Top of that though, the music scene always changes. Whatever is popular within the in a few years, and Kendrick didn't drop in how many years?
Like 3-4, I think.
So, you got people that's probably was anticipating for him to bend drop or some shit, and they just lose the hype and be like, oh, I came to this, and this is what he's rapping about on here, and this is the sound on here. But, it takes a different type of ear to actually sit and fucking ingest everything that he was talking about on there, because a lot of the shit that he brung up on there is needed. That needs to be spoken about. That needs to be spoke upon.
You gotta be in a space though to receive that.
And but what's very different about it is, for Kendrick, it's hip hop rap or whatever, like the nice ass metaphors and smooth rapping, and then going down the route of, yo, here's what I'm really going through. Here's what my life is. I don't really give a fuck about all y'all and shit.
He even spoke upon, like, because people expected him to just come out and start speaking about Black Lives Matter and all of the riots and shit when he wasn't making music and dropping music back at that time. They expected him to address all of that. And he's like, no, I got shit to deal with in my life. I choose me. Like, you should choose you too. I would choose me too. I'm not finna be fucking stressing about what's going on in the world and shit. Like, I mean, to a certain extent. But, my bad.
So, yeah, he is not your savior. And so he says
he is not your savior.
He says, yeah. So you have that Kendrick where, he encompasses that world. But then on the flip side, you have someone like The Weeknd who, and just bear with me here, The Weeknd who has the ability of making a classic album, but then turns around and makes like a disco. Did you hear his new, like a few songs from his new project?
For the past few years, he's been doing very the retro sound, and because a lot of artists and shit, and a lot of the media and what's been released, movies too, been doing the nostalgia
Stranger
type
Things.
vibes and shit.
So should you be allowed as an artist to just be artistic, bro? Like, just do what you.
But a lot of them
Express
are under
yourself?
labels. So, the label has a say in it too. Oh, we think you should go with this sound. This, damn, what's going on? The mic shit.
That was good.
We think you should go with this sound rather than this sound. Because you remember when he came out, he was really on his R&B shit, but dark R&B, like alternative dark R&B and shit.
You think it's the label that made him switch up? I think more than anything, it's, like what people would really gravitate to, like what would blow you up. Because remember, artists always go through transitions, right? So your favorite rapper, your underground rapper, the song that he's making now that he's mainstream are completely different. Unless he's still independent and doing his own shit. But if he's getting any type of backing that's going to push him, bro, his music is going to change drastically.
You got independent artists that switch up their sound too.
And that's what I was going back to. Like, are you allowed that creative freedom as an artist? Put the labels aside, like just as an artist, period. Should you have that creative? Because the reason why I say that is Kendrick was able to express himself, but yet received so much hate for doing just that. Like, he just switched up his, you know what I'm saying? Not even switched up, but he just expressed himself in a different way.
I mean,
and people took it.
He wasn't
wrong.
rapping no different than when he was dropping frequently. Like, he wasn't rapping. It's Kendrick.
Yeah, it's Kendrick.
And I mean, the substance is a little different. Like
the
it's
substance
deeper.
is different, but he wasn't rapping no different. Like I'm saying, he's always been with his sound. He's always been very versatile.
But yeah, artists are allowed, but the people want what they want, bro.
People don't.
Bruh, people are, I don't know the word, bro. We spoiled. Audience, us, like the people, we just spoiled. In a sense, like we take stuff for granted. Like bring in basketball players, LeBron James, just because he's not doing what he used to do, high flying dunks, this and that. People taking him for granted. Oh, he went to the finals 10 times in a row or something like that. Oh yeah, but he only won 3 times, bro. He's great. He's greatness. That's greatness. 10 times in a row.
At the same time, people aren't always gonna be like it's being in that limelight, being a popular artist, being a popular athlete. You're gonna have polarizing fans. Like you're gonna have people that don't fuck with your shit, and you're gonna have people that do fuck with your shit. And the ones that do fuck with your shit and that are core fans of you, they're gonna stick around for the ride.
But that Kendrick project, it's a good it's like a great reflection of the times we're in now. He did a great job of doing that. He hit on a lot of things, like with the COVID, with the like even cancel culture and like the riots and like the protests and all that stuff.
Damn is still better, and I haven't even listened to it.
Wait, then what do you say?
Damn is just better, bro. Damn is an all-time classic.
No, I know, but you're saying that without listening to the project.
And that's why people are probably shitting on this album because they're comparing it to Damn.
Yeah,
Damn is
Damn is a classic. I can't agree with that.
In the bracket of his own.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. Like people spoiled, bro. Like you can't compare it to Damn. You can't compare LeBron scoring 50 points a night. Oh, this man only scoring 25 now. He dead. No, bro. This man 25 is 25. So the album probably good, but it's not as good as Damn.
It's because they compare you to yourself, bro.
Yeah.
But if you're just looking at the body of work, like all by itself, bro, it's a classic.
Motherfuckers not doing that,
and it's not same shit with LeBron. It's not easy to make 25 points.
It's not, but
that's not easy.
People take that for granted, though.
At all.
And we spoiled.
And back to what you said though about like the not listening to the project. It's kind of nice to take it slow, cause Bad Bunny and Kendrick released the album the same month, and I took both of them slow, and it's been great, bro. Like you just.
Oh no, I went head first to Bad
listen
Bunny.
to a song a day.
Bro.
I went head first to Bad Bunny. I listened to the album the first day like 10 times.
Both of those,
and that shit is still hitting.
Yeah, both of those are like wine, bro. You just take it nice and slow.
Bad Bunny ain't wine, bro. Bad Bunny fucking that lean, bro. And once you hit that,
he not for Loco.
He probably for Loco on Sprite. I don't know what that means, but yeah.
So he ain't hop on the Kendrick train, but he hopped on the Bad Bunny.
Because I'm a bigger Bad Bunny fan than I am Kendrick, and I was anticipating that album, and I was not disappointed at all.
Yeah, it's a great album. To be honest, we got blessed. Two great albums in a month. 2 great albums in a month.
I mean, the number 1 selling album right now is Gunna's album, but I think that's only because he's locked up. Boy. So a lot of people talking about him, like, let's go listen to this man's music.
I don't know what's hot.
In the shower.
I have no idea what's hot. I looked on the Spotify charts, and Harry Styles had an album that apparently that was number 1, and then I got off of the charts.
Hold on.
That's the only thing I know.
Y'all remember when
that's the only thing I know.
That Kendrick album came out and it took over the whole
Damn.
Apple store? Now I'm talking about this new one.
Oh yeah,
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and it took over the whole Apple store.
You do be doing that.
Gunna is still the number 1 album right now.
Look, nah, that don't mean nothing.
Although Bad Bunny broke the stream record for Spotify in one day.
And you know, there's a lot.
The Latin community is
it's bigger.
amazing.
Yeah,
there's a lot of rappers that don't know who Anuel is, bro.
But
or Bad Bunny.
New rappers, old rappers?
No, they have this. It's not like a Drew League. I think it's the TLC League or something like that, where like they get rappers like YNB, this shit, rappers like that, and they get your own team. Now we gonna run a tournament, a basketball tournament, and they fucking invited Anuel in that bit too. And then it was like, bro, who the fuck is this Hispanic dude? We don't know this man. And then they opened up his IG, something million followers. What the fuck?
Who did that?
I think it was not Herbo, the other dude from Atlanta, Dirk. Lil Dirk said that shit. They were like, who the fuck I know him?
From Chicago.
He not from? Oh shit, I thought he was from Atlanta. I don't know these people lives, bro.
The only reason I know that is because he wore that Chicago jersey in that Drake song, I think.
I don't know, man. They sound like he sound like he
No,
from
he do be
Atlanta.
talking about it. He be talking about Chicago.
He sound like he from Atlanta. Bro. A lot of rappers, they leave their area and they come to Atlanta. So
Like Keem Cooley.
Even Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow started from Kentucky and he ended up coming to Atlanta to perfect his sound.
Cause you know, for years we say this.
Well,
all the
Atlanta's the
time,
rap
yeah,
capital
it's been a mecca
of the
for,
world.
for decades.
Of the world.
So
You
Oh, yeah.
The world.
you gotta be in the environment, brother. It makes it a lot.
Yeah,
that's why I
I
ain't
mean,
gonna
it's like
lie.
being an artist and going
I'm
to
not
Hollywood.
even gonna lie. Being up here has inspired me more. Like it's inspired me more. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Just the air and shit.
In what ways? You just,
It's something
the
in the way.
Where have y'all been going?
Uh,
Where have y'all been going? Like,
I have been
out.
going to the gym and I have been coding nonstop.
I've been hitting up the cover. Shout out Island Vibes. The vibe.
Where's that?
Like 20 minutes away.
I didn't hit
I
up
was about to go,
the
but
Peter Station spot
You
again
trying to
yet.
slide?
We should
They open at 3 to
Saturday.
10 or 12.
One of these days we should go there again.
Where?
Uh,
we're not leaving Wednesday.
Yeah.
So, wait, where?
You
Peter
would
Street?
love it there, bro. You would love it.
But
there.
that's only
I don't
on
know if I would
Wednesday.
love it.
Peter Street's
No,
on
you
Wednesday?
would. You would.
He said I was.
Oh,
You
is
were
it? It's
gonna
Wednesday.
love it.
It's Wednesday at night.
What, that day party?
No, the Peter Street. That's where
Yeah,
the
other one?
singer shit. Oh,
That's nice.
They have a
It's
they have like a
live
open.
music. But
They have a jam session. That's what they call it.
I went to Buckhead. I was vibing for a bit. You know.
I went to all the
To be honest,
spots.
though,
let me dap you.
What I'll say about here though is nice. Like this area is like really like a lot of nature. Like it's like super. It's different.
Yeah,
lot of
I know y'all
mosquitoes.
hear all
Relaxing.
all the chipmunks in the back.
It's relaxing. Like you come out here 6 a.m. You be seeing the sun on the horizon. It'd be nice.
Beautiful.
The birds be
I come
chirping.
out here just to get a breath.
Bad
Beep
trees.
beep key. No, the birds be chirping.
Flowers are in full bloom.
They got some nice ass houses out here,
Well,
but they do in Miami
as I
too.
said, they have.
Bro, I was telling you, bro. Jason, you should do a guided yoga video, bro.
A guided
I'm
yoga.
just
video.
throwing that out there.
yeah. If you do yoga a lot, just
Record yourself.
record yourself.
Yeah, do a guided yoga.
It doesn't hurt to try.
This is an idea, bro.
Man, yoga classes are lit, bro. I'll tell you
They
about
are.
the experience me and Max
Well, I went
had.
to a Zumba class, but go ahead.
I'll tell you about the experience me and Max had. So, anyways, we get to the parking lot, and to the right of us, we see this nice little car. I think it was a Nissan.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot what it was. One of those big
Altima.
little SUVs. No, it was an SUV.
Plan.
It was
I
an
don't know.
SUV. And in it is a oh my God, a beautiful young lady.
Beautiful.
Beautiful young lady.
Bruv.
Beautiful young lady, bruv. Sitting
was
right
fit.
next to us.
And that-
Fitting.
I looked at her for a second.
Fitting.
We both locked eyes, fell in love. But then afterwards, she got out of her car, and I told Mox
Cheeky.
she's going to the yoga class with us. Did it happen? No.
Boy,
She
that
went to the strip
accent
club.
just fluctuated and flipped and whipped and dipped and shipped. And
She went to the strip club, but it's all good. Anyways, we made our
But
way
that's
into the
a very
yoga
different
class.
environment.
Listen, we made our way into the. There's a strip club right next to the yoga class, so we
Oh.
made our way.
Oh, so they doing pole dancing?
Yes. No.
Oh, so they stretch before they go.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. That's what happened.
They stretch before
So
they go.
anyways, we get inside the building,
What
bro.
the hell?
Beautiful young ladies everywhere.
Prevent some injuries.
Beautiful young ladies everywhere, right?
Girl,
So,
you gotta stretch before you get on
behind
that pole.
Behind the desk was 4 beautiful young ladies. 2 brunettes, 2 blondes. And they knew our names at the door. Hi, Max. Hi, Renard. I'm like, hey, how did you know it was us?
He said,
Oh, we knew you had a 7 p.m. class. We knew you two were coming. We're waiting for the 2 of you. We weren't going to start unless the 2 of you walked in. I said, oh, my
oh
gosh.
shit. Okay.
Yo, check it. I'm dead ass. Look, they hand
Look
us
at class that don't
important.
show up.
they hand us mad yoga mats, bro. Mad yoga mats. They gave us at least 5 each, bro. So now we get to choose which one we want. Each of the yoga mats have, different comfortabilities and shit. You have to choose which one best fits you.
Yeah.
So I get the little slim thing. I don't remember what Max get. What
He
Max
got the slim thick one.
Anyway, so we go inside, bro. It's hot as a sauna in that bit because it's a infrared, right? The whole
Yeah.
class is hot.
Infrared.
Everybody's already laid down flat on the mat, stretching, doing some weird shit.
It's good for your
Lady
skin.
in the back was doing splits, upside down on the wall.
Oh,
She was
Bro.
That was a pre-warm up. That was a warm
Bro,
up.
he laughing because he know it's true, bro. So, anyways, I throw out the mat. Bah. I ain't have no space next to me, so Max had to go to the back. I look back, he cool. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. He never done this shit before. I've never done it either.
No, you did yoga though.
I do yoga,
but never been like.
But I've
yoga.
never done a class.
Yeah,
like this.
the classes be serious, like not serious, but like they be flexible out there.
Bro, right after we set up, I do a couple of stretches. Teacher comes in, goddess, bro.
For the first stretch, we're gonna put a leg behind her.
She had the body of a goddess.
Bro, goddess, bro.
But a pink and brown, I see you, girl.
Yeah. It's the way she do it.
Bro, you just
got
fucking
the
at the
wrong
lyrics.
But I do my own thing.
Okay, he's not a sheep, y'all. He is not a sheep.
He's a lamb.
It's the way that she do it. Yeah.
Anywho, man.
Anywho,
man. We
Just
get
can't
to the
get the lyrics
positions.
right.
It's an hour class. We get to the positions. It's getting hot. It's getting crazy. I'm starting to sweat. My shirt is all wet. My pants is wet. I'm not my pants, but my
Sounds like a
shorts are
sexual
wet.
escapade.
Bro, it was amazing. Teacher got us doing some crazy stretches. The whole class is going through it right now. Like, I'm not the only one sweating. Everybody's sweating. There's no reason for you to be uncomfortable in this class because everybody's going through the same shit you going through. You know? Anyways, after the class finishes, or on our last like yoga position, she tells us, all right, now you can relax, lay flat, and I'll come through with some towels, bruh. She come through with a towel, place that thing on my head, place that bit on my head. Bro, I don't know what herbal, whatever, hibiscus, something that was on it, but that shit relaxed my whole body, bro. Now I'm just chilling on the mat, wet. Beautiful women all around me, wet. Bro, yo, I'm serious. This is what it was. Music playing, ambiance, nice. Bro, I'm not trying to like promote y'all or whatever, but this place was fire. I'm not giving you the name. I'm not giving you the name. Right. There's no free promotions here.
Yeah, you got to come with us when we back in Miami. But we gonna slide.
Man, that thing was fire.
What area was it in?
Wynwood.
Alibaba.
Alibaba.
Right next to a strip club.
But now people can find that.
Beautiful place, man. Beautiful place.
But my back hurt.
Anywho.
Well, thank y'all for tuning in to an episode of Clash and Colognes. This has been non-stopping.